What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Another episode of the Essence and Aesthetic podcast. Today we have another special guest episode for you guys, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. This one's going to be crazy. You're not going to want to miss it. So for this episode again, as always, make sure you guys follow us on all of our socials, Instagram at Essence and Aesthetic, Spotify for the monthly playlist, the podcast itself, iTunes podcast for the podcast, YouTube. Go ahead, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff in there. And then as well as the Patreon. Patreon is $5 a month, and that'll give you guys the exclusive content that we offer. You know, we're going to go ahead and give you guys early access to all episodes, all videos, and then as well as some added perks with some Patreon exclusive episodes. So make sure you guys check that out. Other than that, stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy the episode. Peace.
All right. Well, welcome to another episode of Essence and Aesthetics. My name's Emmanuel. I'm joined by my co-host right here.
Damn, I'm the co-host.
No, yeah, that's right. This is my show today. Bitch, it's my show today.
I hear you. All right. But yeah, all right, go ahead.
You didn't even introduce yourself.
No, you know who I am. It's
anyway,
Tyson.
so this is Tyson right here. And as you could tell, we have two new guests here. See, we're coming back with the guests, but we got Juan and Nicole right here.
Hello.
They're the founders of The Cave, and we're gonna go deep dive into that right now. But yeah, if you guys want to introduce yourselves, let them know. Juan, I've known since high school.
Since this is a school podcast, again,
See, we're going back.
All we do in this podcast is just talk about school.
Me and him shoot the shit.
Memories.
ROTC. Boot camp nights, stayed up till 3 a.m. talking about Call of Duty.
Way back. Before we get into that,
oh, here we go.
my name is Juan,
And I'm Nicole.
and we are both the founders of The Cave Prime Steak.
Damn.
Boom. We'll get
All
into
right,
that.
we'll get into that though. Before,
Stay tuned.
yeah. So, little background. So I known Juan since ninth grade. Ninth grade, about.
Ninth grade.
Yeah, it was ninth grade, and we used to be in ROTC together. He was at different school. I was at a different school, but we ended up actually doing a boot camp, and we ended up getting our night shift together. So we had to watch literally the people who are sleeping.
So it was
Make sure no one like
3 a.m.
Yeah, no one intrudes, whatever. It's a mini boot camp. Ain't no one gonna intrude on there,
You're
but
watching kids.
yeah, but we out there
Hey,
staying up till.
we were out here posted, just
Hey,
you know.
Vigilant.
yup, yes sir. Damn right.
I love
But
that.
yeah, so stayed up till 3 a.m. and then talked about video games.
That was
Call of
the
Duty.
one.
Yeah,
He said, "What do you do? What school you go to?" And I was like, "Oh, I play video games."
there we go.
And right there, he was like, "What do you play?" And I say Modern Warfare, and from there it just
See?
stuck.
That's it.
That's all it took.
For anyone that says video games don't bring people closer together,
Video games brings everyone closer
That's what I'm
together.
saying.
And we don't even go to the same school. We didn't see each
Exactly.
other for months. And then, I don't know, competition or something. And we were like best friends like months later.
Yep. We played
Graduate-
online too. Just
Yeah.
been playing, talking and shit. But
Perfect. Awesome.
all right. Well, let's dive into it then.
E-Man's taking over for
I
this
guess this-
episode, so
Don't blame me if it's shitty.
yep, it's on
But-
this guy.
All right. So, founders of the Cave. What was this?
Cave Prime Steak.
Prime Steak. There we go. I don't want to mess
You
up the
could
name.
just voice in too,
Uh-huh.
you know?
Of course. Just
But
letting you
all
do
right.
your thing.
So, founders of the Cave Prime Steak. Tell me about it. Tell them what do you guys do?
So I would like to start off with how it came to be, because that's obviously when you talk about a story, you want to talk from the
There you
beginning.
go. Yeah.
Right. So we have different versions of our beginning with how the company started. So I'm just gonna start with mine.
Okay.
My beginning was, if you asked me last year, I would not have known how to cut or cook anything at all. Okay, I would post me everything and anything.
I agree.
All right.
That's me right now.
So I think the moment that hit me was, I'm Vietnamese, so my mom, we eat Vietnamese food, and we were eating pho, and she wanted me to wedge a lime. And she handed me the lime and a knife. She said, wedge it for me so we can, squeeze it into our pho. So I looked at it. I was like, what the hell am I? Like, I don't even know how to do it. So I snuck into the bathroom. Legit. I snuck into the bathroom. I YouTube how to wedge a lime.
Hey,
And that was
Where's
the
that?
moment when I was like, hey, I need to get my shit together. and my boyfriend Juan, we were dating for some time already, and he always cooks. He's always learning new things. He's always cooking new things. And I'm a very, very, very picky eater. So I was like, you know what? I need to learn something. I don't have to be good at it, but I just need to be decent at it. And
me cooking back then didn't mean I cooked fancy shit. I just enjoyed cooking overall, even if it's basic eggs. I like to cook.
Yeah.
So that was when everything kind of started, and he kind of got me falling in love with cooking, and him too. But we're talking about cooking.
He said, hey, that's a side thought. That's an after.
This is not Dr. relationship.
And it all went on from there, and then that was when he was cooking more and more. We were on lockdown, so we had nothing else to do. That was when I was sitting down with him, and I said, why don't you start a business? Like food never goes out of business. Same thing with
everyone got to eat.
Yeah,
Everyone got to eat.
So that's how it all started. But he didn't know anything about business, right? So
I knew nothing.
I feel like it was the perfect partnership.
Wait, what about my version of the story from there?
Okay, fine. Let's talk about your story, and then we can talk about how we combined our forces. Go ahead.
So my version of the story is when I met her, she obviously, she didn't know how to cook, so she went out to eat to all these places, fancy places to be exact. And what sparked it for me was she said, "Oh, let's go out to eat one day." I'm over here thinking going to like some basic restaurant. We go to Fleming's. I remember it was a Tomahawk Tuesday. That's what they call it. It's a Tuesday.
Wow. I go to Taco Tuesday, but hey, man,
see, that's what I knew I was upgrading. You go to Tomahawk Tuesday, and I don't know, eating this. I'm like, oh, it's really good, but I know places like this is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Keep eating, and I'm like, oh, I want to do this, but better.
No,
that's kind of
okay.
like what sparked it. I already love to cook, so why can't I make big steak like this? And, I just make it into whatever I want to make it. And from there, I actually started buying steaks and started experimenting and getting into how to make all these recipes. Before that, at that time, I wanted to make the best steak. So I got into Google and YouTube and everything. Oh, I found out there's this thing called, there's a Steak Cooking Association. It's a SCA steak competition where you're judged on one ribeye. It has to be perfect circle. The fat has to be trimmed like perfect. You're judged off one bite. The doneness has to be perfect.
Can I be a judge?
No,
I'm gonna be a judge. Fuck that.
And then like your when you sear the steak, it has to be like a perfect X. And
Oh my
all that.
God.
So I said, okay, put all that aside. Who has the best flavor? And that's what I just I looked up to people that had like the best seasoning and flavors, and then I started adjusting. Okay, I ordered their stuff. This is good. Now, what can I combine with this, or mix and match to make my own version, or this whatever. And that's honestly how it became. And that's when she was like, "Oh, you like making steak so much? Why don't you just start a business?" And I was like, "But I know nothing about business." And then that's what she was talking about right now.
This where it
Yeah.
So that was my version of the story.
Perfect.
There it is. Damn.
I mean, I've never, I've helped open so many businesses. I have like 4 myself, but that was when I was like, oh, you know what? You need to have your own, because passive income is, you can be doing whatever and you can be following your passion. And I wanted to help him find his passion. And so that's when I helped him get everything, all the licenses, which he didn't know how to apply for.
License?
You have to have a business license.
Damn.
Food permit. You have to.
I'm over here like, bro.
I'm not the only one.
Bro,
see,
I'm over here like, if I'm gonna be cooking, I'm like, and I'm chilling over there.
so I'm over
Oh,
here.
there's a friend.
So we're
you
trying-
know?
we're trying to get
Venmo
his-
me or something.
We're trying to get it started and to get a random message. Hey, we need a food license. A food license.
Well, okay. What if someone gets sick and they try to sue you?
That's true.
That's why.
But she was talking to me like I knew what it was, and I was like,
That's
"What,
true.
what
I
is
would have
that?"
just fucking cooked it and then been like, "This is my price, Venmo me."
That's
And
what
it.
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
This is why I don't have a business like that. So. I ain't killing people out there. No, but all right, go ahead. So keep going, keep going. So you guys.
And it just all kickstarted from there, and it was just so fast. Like, literally, after a few clients started coming in, we were already like, oh my god, like, where'd you even come from? Oh, we found it on your website. By the way, I had to build his website too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, she's a brain, dude.
She did everything.
So
I just told her this is what I envision. Now, let's make it to life.
happen,
Yeah.
and it all came from there, and then we started investing our budget in Google ads,
Nice.
the Yelp
Marketing and all
ads,
that.
marketing,
No,
and
we don't talk about Yelp over here.
There's a story with Yelp. There's a story with
bad
Yelp.
stories with Yelp.
Anyways, so it just all snowball effect from there,
Yeah.
and
No free promo.
oh my god. And here we are today with clients, and at the end of every meal we always clean up, and then we always tell our clients, hey, out of everyone you chose, thank you for choosing us. And people eat average 3 times a day, and thank you for choosing to have your one meal today with us.
That's true.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's true. You make them feel special. You give them a little service. You
Makes me
provide
feel
the
special
service
being
back.
picked.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So you guys do, when you guys say clients, so you guys are mostly doing just like private
Dinner
So-
events.
Private dinner events.
So
Okay.
picture you want to go out, right? You want to go to a steakhouse or Italian restaurant or whatever. Okay, so instead of you going out, we're more like we're gonna bring it to the comfort of your own home.
Bring that
Okay.
experience.
So you could be
yeah.
here sitting down watching TV or on this podcast, and we're cooking until when you guys ready. Cool, let's get started.
Okay.
Courses.
Dang.
Nice.
Yeah, on average we do 5 to 7 course meals.
Oh, wow.
You guys are doing the whole
So it's a whole
The
thing.
whole
it's
shebang
it's a
there.
whole
And
thing.
we offer wine pairing or
Oh,
even cocktail
man,
pairing.
Everything. Holy shit.
Yeah.
An aesthetic party. Food's
See,
going crazy.
See, we should have brought our own drinks and
Fuck,
gave
I
some
know.
demos, huh?
Honestly.
What's the best wine to pair with the podcast?
Yeah, I know, right?
But that's cool.
That's really cool. I didn't know it was 5 to 7 courses. Like,
Yeah.
like if you go on their page, go follow them first of all. But a lot of it is like they show them the nice steaks, the nice cuts, the nice thing, and it looks so good. But I didn't know there was like little. I saw dessert on there too.
Oh, yeah,
but
we
I didn't
do
know,
it.
like appetizers.
We do it all.
Like, all
Yeah.
that stuff. That's crazy.
Because, we want to bring the fine dining to your home, and we want to match it with a high level of service too. We don't just come, cook, throw you the food, and there you go.
yeah.
Bye, peace out. We actually if we do need help, we have service too, and we do everything at
Dang.
exceptional level of service.
We do everything from scratch. So
And everything is locally sourced. We don't buy anything, that's not in season, just shipped from somewhere else. We always buy from
Yeah, everything
local
is from
farmers.
farmers
Yo, you need
markets.
Thanksgiving meals. Go ahead. No, hold up.
Booming.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. You better book them.
Yeah.
Anniversaries.
Anniversaries. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Wait. Okay, so let's go back. When did you guys even start all this? Hold on. Like, how long has this been going?
I think it's about 8 months ish.
Yeah, not even
8 months. Yeah,
We're still
10 months.
we're still a newborn baby.
That's right, brand
Yeah.
new
Yeah,
babies.
there
I
it
need y'all
is.
to go out there and support, man. That's crazy.
Holy shit.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, me too. What the hell? I thought it was like.
So we gonna set something up.
yeah, no, we'll set something up.
You guys should do like a mukbang or something.
That'd be a good one.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah, that's a $5
That's a
Patreon
Patreon
exclusive.
exclusive, my guys.
Just $5 a month. You can watch me and E-Man eat.
We get close to the camera and
Yeah.
everything too. We'll show you the whole.
ASMR and all that.
Yeah, the whole
ASMR,
ASMR thing. That's funny.
Tomahawk will be perfect for that right off the bone.
Look at that.
Ooh.
See? I'm gonna hear.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's right.
No, that's
That's
really
crazy.
Cool, though. All right. So, like your client wise, like who are your clients? Like, is it just word of mouth as well? Is besides the websites, like, are people just randomly looking up steak experience kind of thing, or?
So that also comes hand to hand with marketing.
Okay.
So when I set up the website and we pay for the Google ads, we can choose our own keywords. And so I choose my own keywords, like when people search up steak near me, steakhouse, private chef, personal chef, like those keywords, I tie
That's
in
gonna tab it.
with our,
SEO guys.
and then I have to geolocate it. So that geolocation,
Oh my god! On top of
it's a whole
everything.
thing.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
but that's where a lot of people come from, where we target either like South LA County and Olive Orange County as well. So like literally 2 weeks ago, we had a client in Laguna Beach. Last month was like Hacienda Heights. It was like completely opposite, but we do serve that area.
That's cool.
Okay.
Dang.
Do you guys go outside of that area too?
We've
or
gone.
guys-
could,
We've gone to
but-
San Diego.
Oh, San Diego.
We went to San Diego once.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, that was a mistake. It
Oh.
was a mistake because he promised us it was Newport.
But we still went down
we
there,
still
right?
went.
Oh yeah, Newport.
And it was on a-
And San Diego's a
It's just
little
a little farther down than
a
Newport.
little
don't worry.
distance.
Yeah. But it was a great service.
That was fun though. We were on a yacht.
It was a yacht.
Oh, see, experience,
Nice.
experience. Shoot, I hope you took pictures of that. I want to see that later.
I took pictures of the thing, but not of the food.
Oh,
you know?
that's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
I
I
want to
was-
see the experience too.
Sometimes when we're doing this whole service, it's really hard to
Stop and take pictures.
stop and take pictures because you're so in
Oh,
the
you're-
moment
yeah, you're
and
in
you
it.
want to make everything look pretty.
Yeah.
Everything's perfect, and before you realize it, like
It's out the door, going
Yeah,
to the
it's
other
out.
clients.
Dang.
So-
how many people do you serve? Like,
It sometimes it's just a couple. It's 2 people.
up to 10
Sometimes
people so far.
it's like 10.
damn, full ass parties.
Yeah.
You cooking each one tomahawk steak?
Yeah,
Sometimes
God
tomahawk.
damn.
Sometimes tomahawk. Some people we do ribeye.
ribeyes.
It
filet
depends on what they
mignons.
like.
So when you guys are doing, obviously for charging for it, are you charging by people,
Per person.
steak cuts, or like
So-
how does your whole pricing for?
Generally, we
everything
kind of do it per person,
go? Okay.
and then from there, depending on what
Quality.
quality and cut of steak they're trying to get.
And the courses as well. So if they want to like, I want to do a 5
Mm-hmm.
course,
Mm-hmm.
and then with whatever you guys. So do you guys decide the courses, or do you already have like
So we give them like a list of things that we offer.
options? Uh-huh.
It was like
If they don't
packages
like
kinda.
that, they could also say, "Oh, do you guys do this?"
And I'm always their first point of contact. So whenever they do like an inquiry form on their website or they call our business phone, I'm like the first person to pick up the phone or text them and talk to them. And then I always schedule like, oh, do you have 20 minutes today to just go on a phone call and talk about their menu creation process? And I literally sit there with them. Sometimes it takes longer, like, you know, those people who are a little bit, picky. But then, yeah, I sit down with them. I actually
Karens.
There's always gonna be Karens.
Of course.
Always gonna be Karens.
Yeah, and I go through the whole process, and I even ask, do you want any drink pairings? Sometimes they say no, we have our own bottles of wine. That's cool too. Or if they even want us to provide dinnerware and silverware, we also do that.
Oh,
God,
Because you know, some people don't have
everything.
We do
nice,
the whole thing.
nice
Yeah.
plates,
Just regular.
and you know,
Can't
so-
pull out my Rugrats plate. I want my tomahawk steak on this.
Yeah.
so it's a whole thing. And again, it's that level of service to offer those.
Very personalized. It's not just cookie cutter. Like here's your
And even-
A, B, or C
yeah.
So
steak
speaking
one.
of
Even the menu.
personalized, like yeah, you just said that. Even the menu. So whatever she agreed on or we agreed on, everything,
For the courses.
we put it on the menu. We type it out for you, make it look nice, and then we put it on your table.
Dang.
So you know, it would say like "Happy Birthday, Joe," like, and
Yeah.
then it has like a whole
That's
personalized
a
thing.
fancy experience, man. That shit.
Good.
That is real good.
That's
That's
good.
That's $4 signs, $5 signs on Yelp.
That's that $4 sign. You know?
Exactly. Shit.
How high does it go? High.
Hi.
But you're getting experience. You're getting good food. That's what matters. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like you go to a steakhouse, they could treat you like shit, and you can't do nothing about it
Exactly.
because you're at the steakhouse. You know, they go to your home and like,
No, we go to their home.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, they go to your home. Man, they ain't gonna treat you like shit in your own home. They're gonna
Yeah.
treat you good. They're gonna give you good food.
And aside from that, we clean up and we try to make sure their kitchen looks better than the way we found it.
Yes, that's number one rule. We leave it better than we
they
found
clean
it.
my kitchen. Oh my god, no!
Comes with the service.
Email's just gonna call you to clean the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm
you,
gonna lie.
can just warm up chicken nuggets in the kitchen.
Like, what's the cheapest thing? You got salad? House salads? Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, salad. I'll just do appetizers.
Yeah.
Just come bring me appetizers.
Yeah,
Just the easiest thing.
That's funny.
No, that's cool. Well, I mean, congratulations, guys. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Thank
really
you.
dope.
Thank
But,
you.
I have to know why you don't like Yelp. You said there was something. There was some. There was
To go
some.
first.
Oh, there's both of y'all.
Well, I was
you,
the one
you take
talking
charge
to
of
them.
that. Yeah, that is.
I
your,
was the point of contact. I'm always a point of contact when it
So
comes
she
to
handles all
The business.
the
side.
business,
Yeah.
everything. She's just like, look, we have to do something next Saturday. Okay, let's do
He's
it.
like, I'm cooking.
Tell me where. and when.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
So we were like, okay, we want to do Yelp ads. And I've worked in other businesses, like, years back where the business owner wanted to do Yelp ads. So I've had experience with Yelp and they were never good.
Oh,
And
really?
I don't mean to be shit talking Yelp, but I have to put y'all on this. You guys all have to know. If you guys
shadow ban us on Yelp. Shadow ban us on Yelp.
So that was when I was interested in getting ads because Yelp is a good way to look up things. Like if I want to go to a restaurant, I'm gonna Yelp them.
Everyone's yelping it. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see how many stars they have and if they have what reviews they have. And I still use it to this day. I hate Yelp, but I'll still use it.
Because
Because there's no
it's-
other place.
That's how to find my
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yelp and Google, right?
Well,
So
who uses Google?
That's
Minimal.
that's
Very
when I get
minimal.
desperate. That's when I'm like, I can't find shit. I went through 6 pages already. I can't find it.
And that was when I was searching through and I opened up our free business listing on Yelp, which is everything's free. Everything's free until you want to upgrade, right?
Okay.
And that was when they started calling us, our business phone, on and on and on. So one day I finally picked up just to see what they had to say. And of course, I knew what they were going to say. They just want to upgrade you on, take your money and, get ads. So I told him I'll think about it. And I sat there with him. I was like, we should do ads. We should try for a couple months and see how well it can help us grow. So he called again and I picked up and I told him, I'm actually interested. And he told me, I'll give you $900 in Yelp ad credit. Use my personal whatever code as your Yelp representative. I used it and what's your face?
Go ahead. Hey, bro.
I'm just waiting for you to say it.
We had no results at all. People would click on us and it's not Yelp's fault that people don't call us. I mean, Yelp can't force people to call you.
Exactly.
But it's not that people didn't call us. It's the fact that Yelp has been no help because he would call me and say, once he took my money, he said, should we schedule a follow-up call in about 2 weeks to talk about your performance and how we could change a few things on your page, like maybe some wording to, increase that ad click.
Fit their algorithm.
And the algorithm. So I said yes, and we scheduled it that day of. He never called, so I called him. No response. I emailed him. By the way, you missed our call. I want to see if we want to reschedule. I hope everything's okay.
He's a scammer.
And then he emailed back. Sorry, I was busy. But he didn't. He emailed back 2 days later.
Oh.
So I was
so
like,
mad. I'd be like, YouTube, this.
and then so then we rescheduled it. That day he never called again. So I was like, you know what? I'm done with this bullshit. I called Yelp. I said, give me another representative because my representative is not helping me at all. So they gave me another one. Again, he promised me so many things. He promised me, I'm going to give you an extra, ad credit for your inconvenience. Saw nothing from him. So I think just two weeks ago,
About 2 or 3 weeks ago.
2-3 weeks ago, I called Yelp again because I paused the ads and they kept charging us.
But yeah, keep in mind, throughout all those months, she was not telling me. She would be like, oh yeah, we just got charged another $200 for Yelp. Well, we just got charged another $150 for Yelp. There's another $400 for Yelp.
Yeah, they just...
But for what?
Yeah, because I already paused the ads. I didn't fully cancel, but I paused them until I got a hold of someone.
Yeah.
And they kept charging us.
Oh, hell. The
And
scammers.
they get you when she said at the beginning, they said, oh, what is your budget for ads this next month? Can you up your budget? You'd be like, oh yeah, I give another $100. And that's their way of being like, okay. We were in the car. we were on that phone call, and the guy was like, "Okay, go to here, and then click on your ad budgeting, and then up that number right there, and once you click OK, that's basically
Take
They
your
just take it out.
money,
take
bro.
your money." So
Instant.
they do it in a way where they're not telling you
Yeah.
you could pay. They're telling you, "Oh, what's your average or what's your
Yeah.
budget?"
Wow, they scammers.
Mm-hmm. And then when I called them and I told them about my concerns, like, hey, this is not okay. You know, as a small business that's just starting out, we don't have thousands to give.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was when the girl on the phone was just listening to me throughout my whole rant. And she said, oh, let me connect you with a representative. I told you the whole story for nothing. So she connected me to this other girl. And I told her all again, oh my God, I am so sorry for everything that's happening. Let me give you another 300. And I was like, I don't want your ad credit. I just want like, if possible, I want my money back, and I want to just cancel the ads. Like, I don't want to be charged anymore. And so she helped me, and she was pretty nice, but like, it took me so much to just say stop.
Yeah.
1 out of 4 people, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took like four people, huh?
And then like I told her, like, are we too small of a business for you guys to care? Like, do you guys care about the bigger businesses? Like, are we such a small account that you guys don't care? She was like, no, you're not. And I was like, okay, well, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Help me.
It's good.
And
Call them out. Call them
yeah,
out.
it was just, and a lot of business owners, they actually called them the Yelp Mafia, because if you don't pay, they actually take out some reviews, the good reviews.
Yo, we calling out Yelp today. Hey,
They-
fuck Yelp, bro. Take my business to Open Table. Fuck,
Actually,
fuck that.
I think after like the first or second time that she called, I don't know if you saw, but I actually saw that there was like one taken out, like
A review.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they pocket you and take
This is
all
how
that
they be
stuff.
shadow banning people. They be taking
Yeah.
out reviews like that.
I told her, I was like, we need to just start our own Yelp
Hey,
business.
but we're not coders. We're not coders though. So we're,
I know a coder.
oh, there you go.
Or
See,
something
you
now.
gotta make some competition.
Yeah. Hey. So this episode is sponsored by Yelp. Everyone.
Literally, huh?
So yeah, if you guys didn't know, you go to any business on Yelp, you scroll down, like all the way down their reviews. There's a small, like little, like line of words that says
Show
show unrecommended
No way.
reviews on Yelp. So you click on that, and those are all
And
the
then it shows all the
reviews
other
that Yelp
5-star
has
reviews.
deleted.
Wow.
So any
Yo, I'm about
business, you can
do
go to
that.
any business, not
I'm
just
about
our
to do that later.
business.
Just because it's like, just because it's showing like a 3-star or whatever, like there could be like
There could be
4
many-
or 5 stars that
Correct.
have been taken out, but it's just showing in the average of the ones that aren't.
Fuck
Yeah.
up.
Whoa,
Yo,
my brain is.
this is all news to me. I've never heard
Yeah,
of this.
I didn't-
I feel like I've kind
See?
of heard.
I didn't
Yeah.
believe it from her until this
It happened.
until I
Yeah.
I witnessed it
Gosh.
with our own business.
Dude.
And when you ask them why they do that, they say, well, because those reviewers aren't legit, because they have
Because they don't have enough reviews.
yeah, because their only
to seem
review they
real.
wrote was yours, or because they don't have a lot of friends on Yelp. First of all, who has friends on Yelp? Like, I don't have friends on Yelp.
Making friends on Yelp now?
It's not Facebook or anything.
It's the new Facebook.
So,
no.
Huh.
I only go on Yelp to get my free check-in, to get my
There
free
you go.
appetizer,
Exactly.
whatever they gonna give me for free.
Whatever
I'll go on
deals they
Yelp for it,
have.
Yeah, but I didn't know about all this stuff on Yelp. This is brand new news to me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, now I know why you said. Yelp.
I'm ready for our cease and desist from Yelp.
Yeah. You can't put that
Yeah, they're
up.
gonna be like, you guys have to delete this episode.
Like,
They're like,
Fuck you.
no.
All right.
Wow.
You can get some messages from Yelp.
Yeah, they're gonna start deleting our podcast. I'm like, no.
Bring it on. Bring it on. But yeah, I mean, speaking of all the reviews and stuff from Yelp, at least, what are your customer reviews? And then, okay, actually, no, fuck that. I don't even. Your customer reviews are going to be great from the experience and food
Well,
that they've.
actually, now that you said customer reviews, my favorite thing to hear is when they tell us, or me, or whatever you want to call it, this is the best steak I ever had.
There we go. See?
Or there's another one. You know, Mastro's. This is better than Mastro's. And I'm like, I've never even been to
See?
Mastro's.
Hey, there we go.
So that's why I tell her, I love that. Because I always tell her, oh, yeah, I know Mastro's and Martin's. It's like the best thing, but I've never gone.
I've been to Morton's.
So I've been to Morton's once.
I've never been.
But
to more. You
when
guys
people
are
tell,
weird.
because Mastro's is like, it's what people go to and the,
steakhouse.
hype
Yeah,
and all
they're
that.
Trying to spend money.
And
go
I've never
steakhouse.
gone. But to hear people say, "Oh, this is
It's
better than
better.
Mastro's," I'm like, I didn't even
Yeah.
go there and I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, they're playing ball with Michael Jordan.
Something like
Feels
that.
Like, yeah, I mean, hey.
But it's a good feeling, you know,
Yeah.
like when
Yeah,
people compliment you like that.
Yeah. Awesome. So, Nicole, are you doing more? Obviously, you've been saying that you're doing like the business of everything, but how has starting the business and doing everything helped you with your cooking? 'Cause I know that was in the beginning. You were saying like, "Oh, I didn't know anything about cooking or didn't know anything." Like, are you helping now more with the cooking aspect as well as the
Yes.
business, or are you mostly just like, I'm just gonna let Juan
I actually
cook
no,
it?"
I actually do a lot of the cooking.
She does a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually attending culinary school.
Oh,
She a
nice.
See,
Congrats.
I would have never thought that. I met her and I was like, babe, make some breakfast. I don't even know how to cut fucking lime. Fast forward now. Hey, I'm attending culinary school next semester. And I was like, wow, we come a long way.
Oh, from cutting limes to culinary school.
That's where dedication gets you. Motivation
Damn.
right there. Shoot.
I just love I love good food. I grew up on good food. My family on my dad's side, my grandma on my dad's side, she had a big restaurant. She worked at a big restaurant in Vietnam before she moved over here. My dad has always cooked really good food until he passed away in 2016. So I wasn't able to have that anymore. And all my life, I've always been eating good food. So when I'm eating shitty food or bland food, I'm always like, no, I'm not happy.
Yeah.
So that's why
I can vouch for that.
that's why when I met him, I really liked his food, but I also want to make good food for myself because he doesn't make French food. He makes like steaks and, American food. And I love French food. I love it. So that's what got me into like learning about French fundamentals and all that stuff.
Nice.
So now we're here.
Yeah, the most cooking learning I've learned from Food Wars. So I don't know how to cook.
She actually
That's on
does.
Netflix, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know what it's on. It's an anime that you
Yeah.
the borderline hentai right there. But
She actually
I
does
was gonna
majority
say.
of all of her sides and stuff, and whatever she does, she introduces to me, and I'm like, I get ideas from there. So the way how I process my cooking is I like to see something. How can I make it better? I'm not someone where like you have these ingredients make best. No.
Yeah.
If I'm introduced to, I don't know, a burger, and I gotta make how to make this better, that's what I do. I like to, like how I said with seasonings, how can I switch this with something else, or what can I take away from this, or etc. and make it better. That's how I like to cook.
Yeah.
How can I make it better and make it my own?
Yeah, I mean that's like every chef. Like they want to make their own mark.
But a lot of people, they do their, they have like.
Little cards that say Ratatouille does that. Bro, I told
My
you all
favorite movie, by the way.
Everything I learned about cooking is in shows and movies. That's it. Don't ever ask me to cook anything.
Have you seen the movie Chef on Netflix?
No.
Okay,
Oh, you gotta
next
watch
one,
that.
next
All
one
right,
for you
that's
to
the
watch.
next one. There we go.
He's gonna be inspired.
He is.
Chris is gonna come out and just even just whipping shit.
Yeah.
What are you doing? He's like,
He running
I'm
back and
making pancakes.
I don't know. I still suck. I can't make shit. I'm good at microwaving. I'll microwave what
Chef Mike.
Oh, Chef Mike.
Microwave, exactly.
That's right.
But no,
That's great. So I guess obviously as people who cook, in terms, I got two questions that are pretty much the same. What is your favorite, both of you guys? What's your favorite dish to cook? That's part of your business, and then just like a at home kind of like recreational, just for like funsies, like favorite dish.
Damn,
that
that's
you guys
hard.
Enjoy.
there you go. He put you
Well,
on the spot.
I know for you, you're gonna say your favorite thing to make a steak.
Steak.
Easy.
Because my steak will blow your mind.
There you go. Sheesh.
All right.
For me, I love. I just recently made this, and I like it. It's truffle egg custard, and
Truffle egg custard.
it's very hard to make. To set it to the perfect consistency and texture. Obviously, it's with truffle, so you know it's expensive.
Of course.
And if you want to even be more of a baller, you can put caviar in that.
Ooh.
I never use truffle or caviar. See, Nicole will be very unhappy if I ever like said, "Hey, let's go eat," and then it's gonna be, we're going McDonald's. I don't know what
You want some Ace?
What about like a more casual thing? I love his French toast. It's just so good. Like, I'm just craving it right
make
now.
a bed and breakfast now too.
I think that's a good casual one that you make.
I don't really have a favorite food that I like to make besides steak.
Okay. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
If you tell me, oh, I'm craving pasta, I make pasta, but
Steak.
I don't really have a. If it's not steak, anything else, I just enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Regardless of the difficulty, I just enjoy it in general. I don't have a favorite to cook. Just give me a pot and pan and food, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
It's
He
good.
put a steak in front. He said, "Nah, we gonna make this work."
Yeah, you give me a steak. You give me a steak. I'm gonna grab a knife and cut off this fat, make it look all
And then
nice
you
and
gonna
pretty and all that.
That's right.
Hey,
Put on a
fuck,
show.
What's his name? Salt Bay.
Yeah,
Salt
nah,
Bay?
Nah, it's
He's
Juan
outta
Bay.
It's gonna taste better than Salt Bay.
Bay. Now,
Juan
there we
Bay.
go.
What's your favorite cut of steak?
Tomahawk.
Okay. Nicole, do you have one?
I think tomahawk too, but on days that I just want to be, a simple girl, I like ribeye. And I like your Jack Daniel marinated ribeye.
Oh yeah, I do this thing where I cover it in Jack Daniels and a few other secret ingredients.
Ooh.
He's an alcoholic
Hey,
too,
for
so
mine.
That's
Yeah,
making me happy.
Hey, speaking of alcoholic, she was like, "Hey, why don't we make creme brulee? But, I'm Vietnamese, so let's make Vietnamese coffee." And I said, "I'm alcoholic. Why don't we infuse it with bourbon?"
Oh, hey, I'll
So,
try.
yeah,
I'll be your
we had
tester.
bourbon
And now we
creme
have
brulee.
and now we have a Vietnamese coffee creme brulee and now bourbon creme brulee.
Yeah, he put in twists on. Hire these people, guys. Hire these fucking people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's dope. That's really cool. Man, I wish I could be in a business like that. So, do you have any inspirations, like people who you look at who are cookers or who are chefs that do this, or people who own businesses that fucking do this? Like, any inspirations that helped you along the way?
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Big G.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to. I watch that dude on Facebook all the time too.
So
Like sometimes I'll be cooking and I'll just hear him screaming at me, and I'm like, yes.
Inspiring. See?
So I'm inspired by famous chefs just in the way that they can memorize everything and do it, like But what inspires me the most is it could be a famous chef, a YouTube chef, a regular chef. It's just knowing how to make things so good. If I try a recipe from a famous person and it's delicious, I want to do something like that. Even if you're a YouTube chef or my friend makes thing that's just as good as a famous person, that's kind of like my inspiration. So just anything that has good creation,
That tastes good.
that's what I get my everything from.
You'll find that shit. Like, you'll find it in the littlest things. I bet. I mean, I don't cook. I'm not a chef. But
But that was good. That was good.
That's the
Good job.
right-
Good job.
you know what I
This is
mean?
the wrong episode for email. I'm gonna bring them. I don't know anything about food.
I don't know anything.
Evan's trying so hard out.
I'm over here
That's
like,
right.
what's the fanciest thing I eat? I don't even know. Like,
He's like, Olive Garden.
Outback Steakhouse? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Gross. Gross.
No, I'm just kidding though. But that's cool. I mean, so you have good things. Do you have any bad things that come with this? Like customers that are bad? Anything that annoy?
With every business, there's always, a setback. Customers sometimes they get a little bit needy, and we take a lot of our time, effort, and energy into more than needed into it, and it stresses us out a little bit.
Especially the picky ones.
And what else? Yelp has been a
God.
huge setback.
Uh-huh.
Like, we've lost like a lot of money just from them just taking it from us.
Yeah.
And what did we gain from it?
Nada.
Not a damn thing.
Stress. That's
Came
what.
off the stress.
Stress. Dang. So what's the worst experience you've had with a customer then?
Oh. last week.
Not gonna name names,
Yeah,
but
no,
you know,
never
Last
names
week.
here.
Karen. We'll call her
We'll
Karen.
call her Karen.
Perfect.
Because, you know, Karen's a perfect name for this. Literally, she from our phone call, I already knew she was gonna be very needy because she went from just picking apart all of our food and saying, "How is this worth the money I'm paying?" And I'm just like, from the ingredients and the service and us driving to you. And then she'll be like, "How big is a tomahawk?" And I'll say, tomahawk, they're typically 48 ounces, typically, but, you know.
For those that
depends.
don't know, that's around 3 pounds.
Yeah, that's, you know, that's what the butcher might give us. He might give us a bigger piece or a smaller piece.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a lot. We only have this many people. Let me do some math. And she literally makes me sit there and goes on her phone and calculates 48 divided by however many
Like
people.
how
are
many
eating.
ounces?
How many ounces per
my
person?
wow.
And I'm just like, you know what, leftovers? We can pack it up for you. No, we don't eat leftovers.
I'll eat those leftovers. What the fuck? Oh my
And what was
God.
really funny was when we served them, they wanted us to pack up their food, and I was like, I thought you didn't want leftovers.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
a taste.
and then I made the menu so beautifully. She looks at it, tosses it. I don't want this.
Oh my.
Wait, but there's more before that.
I know, but I'm just giving out random lists. I'm not going in order.
Oh, we might as well say the whole thing instead of bad
What?
experience. So throughout the whole time when she's trying to handle what they're gonna order, when they were saying, "Oh, well, how do I get my money's worth?" Obviously, we're gonna make everything from scratch, right? But she literally says, "Oh, I went to this restaurant and I saw this and I got this pasta. Here's the recipe." She sends us the link.
Oh, that's so.
You don't send a chef a recipe. You don't ever send a chef a recipe.
So disrespectful.
And then she also sends us a salad, right? And she said, "I want
For a salad?
it presented the way it's in this picture." And it was like the most ugliest salad I've ever seen in my life.
It's a wedge salad, but the way the wedge is cut, it's like
Oh, you gotta.
the way the wedge is cut, it's like two big slices of like
Iceberg?
lettuce.
Uh-huh.
It looks like it's a wannabe burger, and in between is like bacon.
It's like a deconstructed salad.
Yeah, it's like
Basically.
inside is like a bacon with like some
Onions.
like caramelized onions,
And like a blue cheese dressing.
Yeah, so it looks like it's trying to look like a burger with the two buns, and we're looking at it. We're like,
They were like, "This thing is ugly." It doesn't stop there. We grabbed a plate,
There's
right?
more.
Yeah.
We grabbed a plate. We had it all. We thought it was nice for us, but
and it had like a black rim on the outside.
yeah.
And then we were starting to serve it.
And the only difference so they had one with black rim and one with like a black and red rim. Same design, same size, same everything. We're about to give it to them. They're like, "Oh, no. I want it on that plate."
So we had to put on gloves and try our best to carry the salad from one plate to the other, and it all fell apart because obviously it's a salad.
Oh my. God.
And then it looks like shit. And then we're like, the presentation doesn't look nice anymore. She's like, "I don't care, just serve it."
Hey, this
Yeah.
comes with fine dining. You got the people who.
But it was our first and only time we've had a bad
Yeah.
experience. Everyone else has loved us and treated us like family.
Yeah. If you're treating them like family,
Yeah.
yeah. See, you serving them good ass food too. Shoot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that was a nightmare. It was a nightmare just saying hi. She was like, "Oh, because when you guys send us like a message or something to curate your dinner, she sends out this application where it says, "Do you guys have a stovetop? Do you
A
have an
form,
oven?"
like a questionnaire.
Yeah, of everything do you have? If not, what can we bring or how do we make it work or so and so. She said she had everything. So we get there. She said hi and all that. Grill is downstairs, oven and everything is upstairs, and
She got you climbing stairs.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a 3-story house, And I was like, "Oh, cool, no worries, because I'm gonna use the oven anyways."
Yeah.
Oh no, don't use the oven. It's too hot up here. So what was the point of you telling me what's up and down if I can't even use a certain thing?
Dude, that sounds like
tough.
annoying.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah. But I mean, like you said, with every business, you always have
Those kind of people.
something. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Especially in the fine dining.
from what you
experience,
guys have said, I mean, you guys have a good rapport with your clients.
Yeah.
So that's good.
But they loved it. So
Still loved
that's
it.
all that matters, I guess.
Even all her guests were like, I don't even like steak, and this is so good.
Yeah.
See? There you go.
You should have seen, I covered in
Said, I like the
24
food
karat
talk.
gold, So when I pulled it out, they were all, their eyes were like coming out of their face and stuff. Just, it was so good.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hire you now.
Let me know.
I'm poor, but yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Tiffany, if you're listening to this,
Oh shit! Here we
hold them
go.
accountable, okay?
Hey, Yelp, shadow ban this week. No, but what? So what do you guys have upcoming then? Like, what's next for you guys?
We are just trying to keep the momentum.
Mm-hmm.
When you're new, you're, scaling so high. And we just want to expand. We want to grow our team because we have like a handful of servers just at the tip of our fingers if we need them, if we need help. We have servers. But we don't have like sous chefs or anyone that can help us prep. And so I just think maybe in the next couple months, I would like to expand and grow our team and hopefully grow our customer base and go from there. And from there, we can grow a team. And when we grow our team, we could, cater to a larger party, like do weddings even if we have the team.
Yeah, that's why recently we started doing catering, like for pasta. You saw my page, like for pastas and
trays.
desserts and
Yeah.
trays, because we can't always do dinner services. I know people people are gonna be like, oh, that pasta we had the other day. Do you do catering for that? Cool. Let me bring you some.
Or
trays.
people have like Friendsgiving where they're just bringing trays to someone's house. Like they don't want a whole service.
Cooking, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just one
So-
thing. And you're just like,
So
do
we,
that.
we offer trays.
Okay.
You guys ever think of doing a brick and mortar, like your own little shop, or you guys?
I
You guys
want
wanna
to.
do the-
I want to, but he keeps telling me he wants to learn and be a sponge right now and just have
It's
to
all
measure
learning.
everything.
I mean, you guys fucking learned from scratch. She's learning too. Shoot.
Yeah, so
But
maybe
my dream is to open up the Cave Prime Steak as a restaurant.
There it is.
and have a cave setting like he envisioned.
I already
like,
envisioned like a dark setting inside.
Fire.
The walls are like dark brown or green, but everything is very dark inside, so everything is funky colors, but it looks good indoors.
Yeah.
Like the cave, I imagine it's like a bar in the shape of like a cave kind of thing, going around, kind of like that. And on the inside, it could be like a fire pit or.
Yeah, fine dining there.
Obviously, it's not gonna be that exact thing, but it's just little things that I envision.
You gotta
You heard it here
set
first,
yeah.
guys. You heard it here first.
Once the cave
Shit.
prime rib opens up.
Cave Prime Steak.
Prime steak. Sorry, yeah.
Another thing I want to do is I was telling you about when I first started. I would look at steak competitions.
Yeah.
I probably won't win. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I kind of want to go to one of those. People be like, "Oh, who are you?"
Yeah, dude.
Hand out my cards. Or this is our business, and
If you
enter a
compete
competition.
and you get medals or whatever. That's even more on
Exposure.
Your, exactly.
so first place wins $1,000
Yeah, see,
just to make a good steak.
just make a good steak. Fuck it. There you go, dude. You should do it.
Yeah.
And then it helps you. It'll help your business. You'd be like, we won number one
Award-winning.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Award-winning steaks. Boom.
And then that's fucking tacked on, and people are like, oh yeah, that's it.
SCA approved.
SCA.
Oh yeah, this SE approved.
That's right. Get it on there. Damn.
You might have our logo stamp and just put it on the steak right there.
Kind of cool.
Oh man. Damn.
Yeah.
What you got, kid?
Well, I think we're gonna transition talking about all this food. I mean, it's gonna be Thanksgiving coming up.
It's true.
It's Thanksgiving. By the time this airs, it's gonna be the actual week.
Yeah, the day before
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
so
When this episode
happy
comes
Thanksgiving, y'all.
Happy
up. Yeah, happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
That's why we did a food episode, so everyone's hungry and all that.
You plan this out.
Duh.
No, but speaking of Thanksgiving, what are you guys gonna do? I mean, you guys gonna cook your own Thanksgiving? You guys you gonna enjoy the food this time?
Yeah, my mom volunteered me.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Of course.
There it is.
Without even
The
asking
families,
me.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll cook, I guess.
Yeah, she's gonna cook for her family. For me, I'm usually just in charge of the chicken. We don't do turkey;
Okay.
it's too dry.
Oh.
But I usually do a chicken. And now that I learned so many sides because of her, I'm probably just gonna be like, you
Throw
know
that in
what?
there.
Just do the
I'll do my
sides.
own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys typically do traditional Thanksgivings, or obviously with doing chicken? I guess technically is it traditional, but are you guys do more traditional, or is it kind of just
My family doesn't.
No, we
Like,
don't.
yeah, we eat. My family likes to eat Asian food on Thanksgiving, but just this year,
Yeah, nothing
That's
wrong
good
with that.
too. I'll go, dude.
just this year, my aunt invited us over, so she wants to do a turkey, so my mom wants me to do the sides.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but typically we do the Asian food.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Which is the best food.
Yeah.
There we go. What about you? What are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna do a chicken. What else am I gonna do? I told her I'm gonna make some potato puree.
Basically mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Just mash.
Okay, mashed potatoes.
They said parade. I'm over here like, damn, man.
I don't even know what a puree is.
So for people like E-Man, mashed potatoes.
The difference is mashed potatoes is super American, very chunky, like something you would find at, I don't know, Denny's or some shit. But potato puree just more silky and luxurious smoothness. Mhm.
I like both. Don't. No.
I like both.
I'll eat anything.
I don't discriminate, you know.
Anything, but no, that's cool.
Yeah, that probably make some bourbon creme brulee also.
Hey, let me come to your Thanksgiving dinner. I don't even know what I'm gonna have this year.
Oh.
I mean, you could always order some dessert from
There
us,
it
you know.
Right. I had one. Back to just your cooking. Is there a dish that's kind of like your challenge dish that you've like seen something you're like, oh, like I want to do that, but like right now with the skills that you guys have, are like I can't get there yet, but like this is like a dish that I want to like get done right and like make it good.
I don't know if it's a big challenge. I know if I start doing it, I'm someone that can get used to things. But the kind of like the next thing I want to evolve and head into is seafood, and I want to combine. You know,
like
they can
surf and
see
turf.
like a surf and turf,
Yeah.
but I know with surf and turf sometimes seafood carry special different sauces, or they're more like the sauces have to be more lighter but flavorful. So kind of like mastering like a hollandaise sauce, because it has like specific techniques and to get it the right consistency. So just mastering both at once.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah.
For now.
Exactly.
Me?
You got a
Yeah,
challenge?
you.
Oh.
Or you just want to cook good food.
I don't really have one. Not
Lines.
really. I think that should be our next goal.
Mm-hmm.
Surf and turf.
Do you cook, Tyson?
Do I cook? More than E-Man.
Hey, I told you I'm microwave.
He's like I cook ramen.
I cook ramen.
I can make cereal. Yeah, I enjoy cooking. It is fun, like you said. Like, I don't really have. I don't think I have anything specifically that like I'm like, oh, I'm good at this. Like I know how to work a grill. So I can grill steaks, chicken, burgers, carne.
You know how to feed yourself, and,
Yeah, I
and you
know.
enjoy it.
I know how to make things work, and it's definitely fun. I have a lot of like YouTube chefs I just watch just for pure enjoyment, even if I'm not gonna make it. Like I just
Yeah.
enjoy watching people make good food. Like you said, Nicole, like food just makes me happy. If I see good food or if I eat good food, like that definitely makes me feel good. So I enjoy cooking. I know I cook for my girlfriend when same thing. Like all she does is just we order out, eat a lot. I'm like,
Yeah.
let's just stay in the house.
Let's just
Yeah.
stay here.
Let's cook tonight. She's like, okay, you're cooking. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I'll cook. And I'll make something. And
Yeah.
it usually comes out okay. But yeah, so I definitely enjoy
Okay.
cooking.
I don't do the cooking. Don't look at me.
Man, you don't cook for Tiff?
My girl cooks the most. I'll help her in the thing. I'll be like, babe, what you need? She'll be like, what can you do? And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm all right. Here,
See,
I'll chop,
she avoided that answer from me.
Yeah,
See,
so I'll be like, I'll chop up the garlic, whatever. I'll help you, but I can't cook shit for you. Like, throw me in the microwave, put something. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Do this, but I don't cook at all. I mean, like, I grill like here and there, but I don't grill a lot. I mean, I think last time I grilled, I burnt the chicken. But
Oh,
That's
man.
fun.
yeah, so But yeah, I mean, I think carne asada is like my go-to grilling
Mhm.
meat, and that's the one I'm the best at. and some.
You want to up your carne asada game?
Oh, put me on.
So instead of ordering carne asada, ask for tasajo.
What?
It is basically the same thing, slightly thicker. So that way, when you chop it up, you have more of a juicier taste. It still tastes like carne asada, the same thing.
Mhm.
It's just thicker.
You putting us on, bro. I just go like 3 pounds carne asada, please. Thank you. That's it. I don't be thinking about all that stuff, but man.
What's your favorite tool in the kitchen? Like, is there like I don't know, just like a random.
My hands.
I don't know why when you said garlic, I just thought of like the
garlic press?
Yeah, I've never seen those before. And I started seeing them pop. I'm like, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah, we actually just got one a few weeks ago.
Yeah, so I didn't know if you guys have like your favorite like tool to use, if it's like a specific knife or anything like that.
My knife.
Your butcher's knife or your machete knife?
So I have some knives that we ordered online.
I love knives.
Shout out to Dow Strong. Sponsor me. So whenever I cut tomahawks, it's a big chunk of meat.
Mm-hmm.
And usually families are like, oh, can you cut this up for me? Obviously, right? So I have this knife that we bought. It's probably about good 6-7 inches. It looks like a machete, like a small machete. And I always pull it out of the box, and I'm just like, whoosh, and then I'm about to cut it.
This is the special.
I do a whole show for them.
Yeah. But that's part of the experience. I'd be like, oh, we got a special knife.
So whenever we do tomahawks, the best thing for me is like, I'm just waiting to use that
For
knife.
someone to ask, can you cut it? Like, yes.
Yeah, yes.
Oh yeah, I was on a big binge for knives for just fun, like just Japanese like chef knives and like just like looking through like different knives for like different cuts. So like you get your steak knives for steaks, like or just knives for whatever, like chopping knives. Like there's just so many different knives. Like usually you just think of like a 8-12 piece set that has like the generic knives, but there's
kind of knives.
So much more like for like knives for specific things. I just thought like knives are fucking cool. Chef knives are
They are
crazy.
cool.
They're crazy.
Dude, they must be hella sharp though.
Oh yeah.
You like
The good
You have to
ones?
sharpen them.
barely touch it. It's like, oh fuck, I gotta cut.
So, not the machete knife, but there was another knife very similar to it. We ordered it from Dow Strong also, and that was like the first day I used it after I brought it from your house. I'm gonna cut up some veggies. Oh, I was cutting steak. I'm over here. Before I realized it, like I see like blood like gushing out.
That's not a vegetable.
But I didn't feel it, and like until I stopped, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I chopped off part of my finger, and then it started hurting.
Oh my god!
But that's how sharp it was. It just felt like butter. I didn't feel it.
Yeah, man. If I saw blood in my vegetables, I'd be like,
That's going to the trash.
It was on the
oh,
steak.
yeah, of course it's going to the trash. But no, like if I got cut and I didn't feel it, and I'm like, where the fuck, dude? That must be a sharp ass knife then.
Yeah, the knives are really
Knives come
sharp.
out
They come in hot.
Yeah.
hot.
And we bought one for his mom, and she doesn't use it. Like, you know how parents are? They like to use their old things that have been sitting there for 20 years.
Yeah.
And she doesn't use it. My mom doesn't use the stuff I buy her too. And I'm like, this is a very expensive knife. No, doesn't
Use
touch
it.
It's like not even that. Like it's just a good knife.
Yeah.
Like, this knife will do
They're
everything.
out there
you need.
struggling. They're like,
Yeah.
why isn't it cut into?
Yeah. Like she'll be sawing it, and I'm like,
Just use the good knife and just. That's what it's for. That's why we bought
This
it.
is why we got
Yeah,
this.
It's a good knife. That same thing. I was just watching videos of just like knives and like how like dull knives compared to like sharp knives. It just makes such a big difference
Right.
for everything. Chopping or just like normal everyday kind of like things. Like just a sharp knife, hands down, just way better than a good
regular
dull
knife,
knife.
yeah.
Yeah. If you have a good knife that's dull, you just get a sharp knife, which is everything's so good. Perfect.
I mean, I don't cook. I don't know shit. I use a dull knife.
E-Man will get whatever knife, and he'll be like, "Okay, this is a knife."
That's
The
exactly what's gonna
smallest
happen, my guy.
mistake. He's like, I gotta go so far.
Using a butter knife. It's gonna happen. Like,
As long as you get there.
as long as I get there, shoot.
I mean, it's like the work I use for cutting. I'm gonna reward myself by eating it.
Yeah, exactly. So, do you guys have like your own signature dish though? Like, I know you guys say you custom make the menus, but is there like one dish that's like
Has to be on there.
has to be on there?
I always try to push my truffle smashed potatoes.
Okay.
Smashed potatoes.
Like
Not
they're
sure
just
puree.
they're small little potatoes that are
You
just
smash 'em.
smashed, and when you oven bake them, they just get so crispy,
And
and
with
the truffle on top, it's just
Whoa.
melts in your
hungry.
mouth. The truffle melts in your mouth, and the potato is just so crispy. It's everyone's favorite. Like it's
The
so
best.
simple. It's so easy to make,
Signature right there.
but everyone loves it, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Like this is so good. Like it doesn't look like much, but it's just so good, and everyone who's had it like always wants more, and it's always the first thing to run out.
it's all about the flavor, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
It's all about the flavor.
It's all about the flavor. What about you? Do you have a signature like steak cut sauce or rubbing or whatever
So
flavoring?
I love all flavors that I've done.
He said, "I don't discriminate."
I don't discriminate, not one of them. But for those people that like butter on their steak, one of my favorite things to do is I infuse my butter with bone marrow.
Shit.
Obviously, there's more ingredients in there, but I call it my bone marrow butter, and it is just phenomenal.
Nice.
Speaking of people liking things, what is the perfect way to cook and eat a steak? And everyone's like, oh, medium
okay.
rare.
The debate.
So-
Medium
Like, what
rare
is-
all the way.
So for
What is
me,
the perfect steak.
for me, it's anywhere between rare to medium rare.
He
Okay.
said nothing else above that.
Nothing else.
And is there like seasoning? Like, is there just like a normal, like a basic seasoning that's like always good?
So,
like garlic, salt,
I-
pepper.
I know people are. I take salt, pepper, garlic. Oh
Yep.
no, you better put some flavor on that steak. I know we love taste beef, but I feel like there's things that you just need to up their game.
Mhm.
You know, if you have a grilled cheese sandwich, I know you don't just do basic American cheese. You put like butter and types of American cheese and types of other cheese and whatever. And you know, you go to a restaurant and you know there's different types of cheeses. You know, it's really good.
No, I don't know.
It's like, bro, I don't know. You said
No, I was
No,
I was
but-
in the microwave. What the fuck you guys talking about?
It's an example. It could be
I know
anything
what you
else.
mean. Hey man, I could make a good grilled cheese and then I compliment it with some nice tomato sauce. So hey,
You know what I mean? But
yeah.
I feel like things need to have flavor.
Okay.
So, yeah.
There you go.
Mhm.
And your medium rare.
Yes. Yeah, when I get a client and they'll ask for well done, I hang up. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I've never done
No,
that.
we don't do that here. Sorry.
I'd be like, I need these customers back.
And
like-
we do good steaks
like,
here.
all right, so you're gonna want the cheaper steak. We're not
Yeah.
gonna waste it on a
No,
well-done
no.
tomahawk.
That's butchering it.
Oh.
But yeah, I like doing those butters. For filet mignons, I like making a red wine sauce. What else? This one I just created a few weeks ago. It was a ribeye, and I had the seasoning I make. I made it with coffee and cocoa powder, and
It sounds weird, but
and
it's,
it does
you don't
not
taste
taste like anything of like that. And
Yo, you need to
I
come
do
up
this
with your
thing
own.
where after it's cooked, I put a little bit of I'm not gonna tell you, but
Yeah, that's
I
top
got
secret,
some I got some secret things, and just imagine you eating like a truffle steak.
Ooh.
And after having that a few weeks ago, I think that's one of my favorite ones now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had it, and I was just like, chef's kiss.
Mhm.
Hey.
There it is.
Yeah.
There was one other thing that came into my head, but I forgot.
You literally made me forget what I.
Damn.
No, I literally had something. But I got it. If you cooked your steak right, you served it, everyone's like, this is delicious, and then someone asked for A1 sauce.
I was just gonna say that.
What are you guys gonna do?
We don't even bring it with us. I think maybe we should.
Gross.
People ask them?
No.
No,
I was
no
gonna
one's
say,
asked.
I was like, come on.
I would probably come out of the kitchen. I'd be like, the disrespect.
Life in his hand, the
And
disrespect.
then takes the apron to go.
Yeah, angry flap.
For real.
No, no one's ever asked.
Speaking of that,
But
we were thinking of actually making our own A1 sauce.
Don't call it A1 though. We don't want to, associate ourselves with
One
that.
A steak sauce.
So 1A sauce. So that's kind of like where the thing that comes. Okay, let's have some A1 sauce in hand. Now that's where I come in. We're like, okay, let me just. How do I know how to make this? How do I make it better?
Yeah.
That's exactly how I process things.
So for the steak sauce people, I know I don't hate on them. If you need sauce, then you need sauce.
Yeah.
But my steaks never require
Yeah, it
sauce.
shouldn't.
Said,
It
don't
shouldn't.
put some respect on my name.
What's even worse is if they ask for ketchup. I know there's some people out there who ask for ketchup when you eat.
With steak? Ew.
That's you have to eat a steak if you eating ketchup with it. Like,
So I only eat ketchup with meat on a burger,
Yeah,
but not
hamburger,
not on
yeah.
steak.
no, fuck that, dude. Can I have a ketchup, please, for my steak? No, what the hell? Like, you be eating ketchup with?
No,
Oh no,
no,
man.
that's not for me. No.
Yeah, no, because I heard that it's like disrespectful to ask for like a steak sauce or anything after you've been given a steak that's supposed to be like juicy and like have flavor and already. So I wanted to see your take on it. Like,
Yeah, no. It's a hard no for me,
Yeah.
but the customer is always right. So let me go ahead and do something
you
for
got the
you.
little one in hand. He's like, take your fucking
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Yeah.
That's all you
Shot
get.
it. That's all you got. Sorry. Damn. All right. Well, I guess I had one more question before we wrap up. I kind of wanted just to bring it back again to, just kind of like for pricing. Like, is there a general price for, say, like a, like a 2-person meal, something like that? Like, let's just say normal 3-course for 2. Like, what kind of pricing does that?
So
Right.
I included this on the website. So if anyone out there wants to check us out,
The
it is
FAQs.
on the website.
Okay.
Right where the sample menu is, and on the bottom it has 2 different tiers. We have silver package and gold package. So the silver package,
Fancy.
Yeah.
the silver package comes with everything you need, like all the courses. Obviously it doesn't come with the top tier ingredients. Like, you're not gonna get the truffle unless you want gold package. You're not gonna get the 24 karat gold tomahawk unless you get the gold
You're in
package.
the basic. The basic
Yeah.
of the basic.
So
Good stuff.
and then so that's all that is.
Okay.
And if you want the drink pairings or whatever, then it's going to be an additional add-on. Whereas the gold package is all of it, all inclusive, as in you get the drinks, you even get a bread basket as a starter.
Made with our own vinaigrette blend.
Vinaigrette, it's vinegar and oil.
Vinegar, vinaigrette, same difference.
And it also comes with the dinnerware and silverware included, so you don't have to upcharge for all that stuff.
Dang, how much is that package?
So it comes with a range. I think silver is priced at $115 to $160 a person, and gold is from $150 to $225 a person, depending on, again, it depends on the
It
ingredients.
could go more. If you want that gold tomahawk, I told her price is next.
Platinum tier.
That's a secret tier right there. He said, Let me get that gold.
That's next
I
level.
want the diamond tier.
Salt Bay charges over $1,000 for that gold tomahawk. That's
For the
insane.
Good. I heard
It's
not even
insane.
Good, but
Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't had his steak, so.
Well, damn. There you go, everyone. Good. You got your pricings. Good company. Good people.
Good service. Good
Thank
food.
you.
Good service.
Thank you.
So yeah, thank you guys.
www.thecaveprimesteak.com.
One more time.
Instagram at the Cave Steak.
One more time.
www.thecaveprimesteak.com.
There we go.
.com.
Look at the .com, man.
And then Instagram will be at the Cave Steak.
Damn.
TikTok on the way, but in
Coming soon.
very, very, very delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we found out that TikTok is a trend now. So
Oh, yeah, we're shadow banned on it.
Yeah. They're hating
Oh,
on
okay.
us over there, but
So, and,
why? What's wrong?
Why?
Oh no, we talk about real shit sometimes.
I don't
So.
know. Talk about it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. I mean, you guys beat me too. I was gonna say where can they find you, but anything else that you want to add before we do wrap up?
Just like a note to end on. Food is what connects us all. It kind of sheds all the insecurities or the beef you have with people. Like, you sit down and eat a meal with someone, that's you're sharing a meal with someone. So just to kickstart off your Thanksgiving meal for tomorrow, keep that in mind. Leave the drama out the door and just sit down and have a good meal with your family and friends.
Just eat some good
Yes.
food, that's it. Go for the Thanksgiving walk after.
Yeah. And then book us too.
There
There it is.
Shit.
We got Christmas coming. We got New Year's. We got Valentine's Day.
We got anniversaries,
Birthdays,
Yeah, exactly. You guys got
Divorce
all the-
parties.
Divorce.
Divorce days.
Whatever you want, we make it special for you.
There you go. Well, thank you guys again for being on the show.
Thank you guys so much.
We appreciate all the insight you gave in on your company, on what it takes to actually
Thank you for having
run
us.
this and all that. Seems very hard. I didn't know licensing seems like a hassle.
There's a
All the
lot.
little marketing and business seem like a hassle. The people you deal with, I mean, good thing is only one time, but I'm happy for you guys. I'm glad
Thank
you
you
guys
so
Thank you.
on the
much.
show,
That's
and
awesome.
we'll love to have you again sometime later.
Yeah, we'll
whenever
catch you guys in the
whenever
year,
you guys
see how
are,
booming you
Yeah.
guys are. And
Once
So-
they got the real.
So hopefully you guys have a taste of what we bring to the table. So on the next episode, you guys let them know
oh yeah,
it's not just talk.
There we go. Patreon exclusive. There it is. No, but yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I mean, make sure to follow us, Essence and Aesthetic, on Instagram, on Spotify. We're at Essence and Aesthetic, Apple Podcast, Essence and Aesthetic, and then TikTok. Get us off shadow ban. We're trying to get off of that. We want to reach out to you guys even more. So be sure to follow, like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit up our YouTube channel. Do the same thing. Where can they find you, sir?
Man, you over here taking my job every day.
I did that last week, huh?
He did,
Hey, he
yeah.
takes over now.
He's taking it over. But yeah, man.
I'm the captain now.
You guys can always find me on Instagram and all my other socials at DJXFaro. I'll let you guys figure out how to spell that because we're all adults here. And yeah, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Emmanuel Snap. Everything else I don't want you to find, so don't even try to look for it. You're not going to find it. But
Yeah, all right, guys. So thank you again for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Was
Anytime.
Thank you so
fun.
much for having us.
Cool. All right, everyone. See you guys next week.